Chichen Itza is one of the most famous archaeological sites in the world and a protected site recognized by UNESCO. Overall, visiting Chichen Itza was an impressive and memorable experience. The highlight of the site is the famous pyramid called El Castillo, also known as the Temple of Kukulcán. Seeing it in person is very different from seeing it in pictures. The pyramid is large, perfectly symmetrical, and surrounded by a huge open plaza. It is easy to understand why it is considered one of the most important landmarks of the ancient Maya civilization. Another place I enjoyed was the Temple of the Warriors. The rows of stone columns and the carvings give you a real feeling of the history and power of the ancient city. In front of the temple, you can also see a statue called a chak mul, which was used for offerings to the gods. The entire complex shows how important religion and warriors were in Maya society. While walking around the site, I also visited the Great Ball Court, which is the largest ball court built by the Maya. It is amazing to imagine how the ancient game was played there many centuries ago. The acoustics are also interesting. Sounds can travel very clearly across the court. Even a quiet clap or whisper can sometimes be heard on the other side of the court. This shows how carefully the structures were designed. Chichen Itza can be very crowded. There are many tourists, souvenir sellers, and tour groups. Because of this, the place sometimes feels more like a busy attraction than a quiet historical site. Visiting early in the morning is probably the best way to enjoy it. I would also like to mention the local art and crafts that you can see around the site. Many local Maya artisans sell handmade souvenirs along the pathways near the ruins. You can find colorful textiles, hand-carved wooden sculptures, traditional masks, and beautiful stone carvings inspired by ancient Maya symbols. Some artists even demonstrate how they create their work. One interesting example is wooden sculptures painted to look like ancient stone figures. Many of these pieces represent the feathered serpent god Kukulcán, or other figures from Maya mythology.